Hello everyone, it's just Brew here. Today we're going to be playing some more Champions of Norrath. We're actually going to continue our character from last time. We're going to continue Alder, the Barbarian, but we're going to go into the next difficulty up. We're going to start in Courageous mode. We're going to import a character from the save. We're going to start with all this. We're going to play through again. So I thought about it. I went back and forth on like how I want to do this because there's two games. There is Champions of Norrath and there is Champions Return to Arms. And I wanted to see, you can import characters from the first game into the second game, right? But before I did that, I think specifically, here, let me turn this down, jeez Louise. Before I did that, I wanted to do, like, I just want to play through, and get all this up to just max level in Champions of Norrath, just this first game. Take him to as far as we can get him. Let's see how powerful we can make a sword and shield user in Champions of Norrath. I have a suspicion that that is not going to be super exciting for a lot of people, but that's okay. Like that's not. I'm just recording what I'm playing, and I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be interesting. So yeah, there's that. So I'm gonna go ahead and start. Yeah, and then later on we'll be playing some more Dragon's Dogma. Oh, it doesn't start with the cinematic.
Sitting in the trees. It's not natural.
Man, we've come a long way. Nice work, padded boots. I was about to say, like, the new stuff that we will find will be scaled up to our level. So the Fedar Cliff is off limits. We have to go kill all the goblins in town first. We're going to be able to skip like all these conversations now because we already know what happens in all of them. I'm curious as to what the store looks like. Okay, yeah. So the store also scales. Interesting. Interesting stuff. It was funny. I was reading like a guide. I was looking at like I was looking at somebody made a oh, what do you call them? A game facts guide of Return to Arms because I wanted to. I was making the judgment of whether I wanted to import this character into the sequel based on what abilities they gave sword and shield users, and it turns out like they're not significant enough that I wanted to switch to a different or that I wanted to switch to the game. But anyway, so I was reading through that guide, and it mentioned like nobody does sword and shield on barbarians, so don't worry about like these abilities. And I thought that was kind of funny. I was like, well, we chose the one that supposedly nobody ever does. Dang, these goblins are going down pretty quick though. Scale mount boots. pretty close to leveling up already. And I've thought a lot about what I want my next character to be in this game. I've already kind of like chosen in my mind. I'm going to keep it a secret for now. We'll just have to see. Blood Iron Shield. That sounds sick. Two-handed hammer. Blood Iron Shield. Oh, we can drop all of these gas potions now. Oh, I cannot drop that here. Oh, crap. And then we don't need this, but it won't let me drop it. Okay. Blood Iron Shield. It looked cool. It sounded cool, but we can't use it. Feels very strange to be playing this portion of the game, considering how often I've played this part, but to be playing with like a really strong character. Something about it just feels right. I don't know what it is. I don't know how to describe it. Goblin left. Oh, I see him over there. So I saw a thing that said like if you master the shield bash, that is a 58% chance of stunning the enemy each time. That's pretty significant. That's like almost every time you. I mean, like, you know, you can reliably guess that you're gonna stun the enemy then. I'm just curious as to how fast we're gonna be able to fly through this. Are you guys ready for Christmas? Are you ready? I mean, it's like right around the corner. Actually, by the time this gets posted, Christmas probably will already have come and gone. I don't know. I'm recording this on the 21st, just before midnight. Oh, we shouldn't have skipped that. We could have saw what our character looks like with our sick armor on. Dang, these guys hit me for quite a bit. What's that about? Guess I'm supposed to be like super strong. You're supposed to let me kill y'all with like one hit. One ringmail leggings of balance. Okay, so we're gonna do this, and then okay, so slashing is now maxed out. Regeneration is soon to be maxed out. Cracked Imperial helmet. I saw that there was a guide in that game facts manual to the different like prefixes and suffixes of items. It's actually very complex. Like, I never realized, like, how complicated it actually was.
What the evil creation of Cossack Fool is nevertheless.
Oh, we have, like, secret entrances going into secret entrances. That's kind of complicated. Oh, we actually died. We died to goblins. They hit us with too many spells. As you all can tell, I shaved, and I keep like touching my stubble. Tainted Scepter, Velium Hand Axe. Some armor, 12 stamina. We'll do is well, if we can get away, we'll back up through this and force them to fight us one at a time. Dang, they do quite a bit of damage. They do a lot more than they did the first time around, huh? Was one of those poison now? Does it? Yeah. I don't know why. I just got like this craving or this urge for buffalo chicken. What's that about? Something about goblin fighting that makes you want buffalo chicken. Ooh, the thing is, like, when you get stunned, normally, like, that's like barbarian strength, is that you can wade into a crowd of enemies, but they got too many elemental things going on. Nope, get away, get away. Dang, the like heavily armored goblins are the ones that do tons of damage. Dang, we're having trouble with like literal, like normal, just like little goblins. That's pretty bad. Oh, I hear my wife cussing in the other room. She's having trouble with her MMO. She's playing a crafting, farming simulator MMO kind of thing. The problems that she has in those games seem like pretty crazy. I'm not a huge fan of those types of games. Me and her often have like a debate or an argument over like, I'm always trying to get her to play like things that are like combat heavy and like, you know, traditional RPG kind of stuff, and she's always trying to get me to play like Harvest Moon clones, and we just can't see eye to eye on that, and that's okay. We have different tastes. You're allowed to have different tastes. It's actually good for two people in a relationship to have different tastes and to have things that they fall back on as their type of entertainment. So I'd forgotten that abilities have a cap of 20. I saw that a second ago, and then I saw that when I was reading that strategy guide. I thought that they just kept going on for until like 99, but no, they cap out at 20. So there becomes a point where your character can only get as strong as they're meant to be. You're only like limited by the gear that you can find. Oof. The problem here is that those the goblin mage is gonna revive things. Okay, there we go. We got through that fight. Is the whole game gonna be like that now? Is the whole game gonna be just us like scratching through encounters that we used to find to be a breeze? I don't think the whole game is gonna be like that, but I do think there's going to be a lot more decisive moments where we have to like come up with like, how are we going to get through this? Where's our choke point going to be? It's kind of exciting in a way. Like each like skirmish we have with the goblins now feels kind of like more difficult. Whereas these used to be just throwaway enemies, I actually have to think about like, how am I going to approach them? Like I drew this armored goblin away from the fight. Scale now. Bronze Great Mace. Okay, let's map out where we have and haven't been. We need to go, like, we basically went into a secret door, and then that is where like the bulk of the dungeon actually was. Behind the destructible wall. I remember when I was a kid, I always felt like, it's funny, I felt like special because I knew about the breakable walls and I could tell where they were. It's not really hard to tell, right? It's right there. So when I was playing with my friends or playing with my little sister, I would be like, "Oh, we need to go over here." They would never like know exactly where the wall was going to be. Ooh, ooh. I'm getting out of there. Alright. Man, there's so much gold in here. It would be so cool, so interesting to see a modern version of this. To have them like make Champions of Norrath 3, that would just be cool. I know it's like never gonna happen. I think that like the EverQuest like brand is behind so many different companies and stuff now that like there's just not any, and there wouldn't be that much of an interest, I don't think, in it from like fans. I don't hear. It's weird. You don't really hear people in the mainstream clamoring for this game, but if you go on like the Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance Steam page, or if you go on like old forum posts, you find tons of people on there being like, "Oh, please bring back Champions of Norrath. Please bring back Return to Arms." Just a slower paced action RPG or a slower paced Diablo clone that doesn't just fill the screen with thousands of like summons and lights and like you can actually tell what's going on. Like that would be great. I think people would respond really well to that. Oof. Pick up this great gate scroll. I'm gonna have to use it here in a second. Tarnish ring melody. Straight up remail. Tarnished crested shield. I don't know which one is a crested shield. Bronze broadsword. Alright, we're gonna pick up that. Just gotta start picking things up and like seeing how it compares to our current gear. I think it's gonna be a minute before we find anything to replace our current gear, but it's still worth a look. We're still finding some interesting things here. Oh, there's a goblin behind me. Earrings of strength. Let's look at those. Black Bolt. Is that the name of a bow? That sounds pretty sick. Shadow Knight only. It's a poison bow. That's interesting. Yeah, I'll go with the strength earrings. They give you muscular ears. Shield of Intellect. I saw this canopy shield mentioned in the previous playthrough. I kept seeing it. Let's see what it actually is. Here's that. Okay, I can throw that out. Oh, okay, it's like a shield, leaf shield. It's kind of cool. 26. Yeah, it's just gonna be a long time before we find any gear to surpass what we got. Gonna go ahead and save. Having a goblin war real quick. Oh my god, the music's getting so like loud and sweeping. There we go. Alright, let's go in the side area real quick. I'm just trying to get as much experience as possible. I feel like leveling up is going to be like kind of a thing of just keeping up with like enemy like difficulty. Charge ground. Elven light axe. Alright, let's look at this axe real quick. Okay, yeah, we don't need that. Let's go down into the hole. Down into the cave.
What manner of evil creation of cosmic tool is this place?
No. Oh, stopped swinging because honestly I thought like most of them were dead. I didn't see that there was one blocking my way there. I was just going to run away. These tight corridors are going to be kind of a thing, aren't they? Tainted greatsword. Yeah, it feels pretty good to come back to this like early section of the game and just be like more powerful. Even though like the enemies are also stronger, it just feels different because like now you have. There's just something about it. I don't really know 100% how to explain it. Like you have like a different. Things are scaled a little differently now. Yeah, if we can just like fight one enemy at a time. Ooh, that was close. Okay. Ancient axe. $60 to 96. Not quite there, but almost. The Howling Cutlass is better. Actually, we need to go ahead and put this whetstone on the Howling Cutlass. Let's put the whetstone and we'll put the. There we go. The Misty Orb. Wait, let's put. Yeah, let's put this on. Okay, so there we go. We've now used up some of those. We've had like a lot of those little bauble things, little gem, or what do you call them? The little enchantment items. We've had a lot of those in our inventory for a while, so I think it's time we use them up. We're gonna get more, don't worry. We already got a whetstone bag. Oh man, it's the spells too. Like if a spell lands on you, you're just like, there goes half your health right there. I have to watch my time because tonight I also need to get a bunch of videos ready for upload tomorrow. Dang, we're killing it. Oh, and like the enemy spells are stronger too. Like they have more levels in the spells. It seems like their spells bounce now. That's gonna be interesting as the time goes on. Like what other enemies have received a power up. Drank a lot of orange juice tonight. I'm all wired now. Okay, so we have cleared out this dungeon. Let's head for the exit. What's this box right here? Strong Petric Wood. Alright, let's see how boss battles are affected by this mode. I don't seem to remember. I'm gonna save. Have we even bloodied these? Like, they don't even, yeah, we haven't done enough damage to make these bleed yet. That's scary. think that one is bloodied, maybe. Yeah, that one's bloodied. Okay, we got one of them. Jeez. We got. Oh, I thought we had the other one. Okay, so we got both the badgers. That was crazy. I stopped to try to shield bash and it just wouldn't let me. That was weird. Those dire badgers or something, they are just little tanks. I threw all the damage I could at them. And so it just seems like they gave like all the bosses and mini bosses just as much health as they could. Oh my god. Alright, I think we're gonna beat this boss and then we're gonna go to bed. I hear my wife like cussing. She says that like one of the common things that she has an issue with in that game is she's playing a game called Talia, and she says that one of the common things she has an issue with is she accidentally sells things that she doesn't mean to sell. That it sets her back quite a bit. Sounds pretty rough, to be honest. One of the things about the barbarian that kind of sucks is that I mean, it's a good thing and it's a bad thing. You only restore mana when you kill stuff. Which means if you use up all your abilities in situations like this, then you don't have any. Okay, so that's one. The dire badgers this time around are very unforgiving. Yeah, my plan was to play some Dragon's Dogma tonight, but I don't think that's going to happen now. I think I'm too tired. What about over here? Can we come over here? Okay, first one down. There we go. Okay, that was a relatively clean kill for those two. Now, we gotta deal with the actual boss fight. Nice. Ooh, that was so easy after we did that. The shield bash like kind of feels like weird. Like it trivializes the fight if it activates. Alright, we're gonna put a point in. We should be putting 2 points in strength and 1 point in stamina, I think. Okay. Alright. Well, let's go down. And then we are going to find, when we get to the first save spot, that's when we're going to end.
What lives down here, but I have the notion I don't want to find out.
It's kind of an interesting design choice to have made all the dungeons with the center of the floors cut out. I mean, they're not all like this, but like a lot of these early ones are. I guess I've never questioned it, but like from a design perspective, it makes it to where like certain fights can be made more interesting. Wraith Steel? Charred Greatsword. Alright, let's first look at this Charred Greatsword. It's pretty cool. Pretty sick. Rusty Wraith Steel Armor. Wow. It looks pretty cool, but not as good as our Shrew Plate. Okay. And we're getting a lot of healing potions. Like a lot of them compared to normal. Yo, look at this room! There's like a million goblins in there. we clear them all out for real? Nice. Dang, we got through the first floor of that already. That was pretty quick. I think we only died once in that. And we're gonna go ahead and save here. All right. Thank you all for watching. I hope that you all enjoyed that. I appreciate you guys tuning in.
I don't know what lives down here.
I'm kind of curious about like how the second playthrough of this is gonna go. Because everything, like the spellcasters in particular, seem like they've been powered up. Like they have the same spells. They just have the effects of those spells once they're like higher level. And it's kind of cool. So anyway, I'll see you guys later, and tune in for more Champions of Norrath content later.